Hello guys, and welcome back to my English listening skills lesson. I'm going to read about a great civil rights leader in the United States. His name was Martin Luther King Jr. He was a civil rights leader, icon in the United States in the 1960s. I'm going to be reading a little bit of history from that time, from when he helped the Negro population with their civil rights struggles. So listen to my pronunciations about this great leader. This is an English reading, listening exercise, okay? Let's go. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a pastor, a priest, and the most famous civil rights leader in the United States. Civil rights means that every person is equal and is allowed to do the same things in the same places. Dr. King was born in 1929. At that time, there were laws that said that black people and white people could not use the same buildings or go to the same schools. These laws, called segregation laws, meant that black people were not equal with white people. Segregation means to separate things. Because of segregation laws, there were special schools for white children and for black children as well, as special places to sit on buses or trains. The places where white people could be were always much nicer than the places where black people could be. All during his life, Dr. King was very active in civil rights. He believed that all people were equal, and he wanted the law to say that as well. He began to lead protests of segregation laws. Protest is when you say you don't like something. Dr. King didn't believe in violence. He didn't believe in violence, though. He always taught that non-violence was more powerful than violence. He believed that being peaceful was stronger than hurting other people. One of the first protests Dr. King led was called the bus boycott. A boycott is when you stop using something or doing something to show that you don't like it. All over the country, all over the USA, black people stopped riding the bus to show that they didn't think it was fair that they had to sit in a different part of the bus than white people. Because of this boycott, the law was changed and black people could sit wherever they wanted to on the buses. Dr. King's most famous protest was the March on Washington, D.C. in 1963. A march is when many people walk together to one place. At that time, over 250,000 people got together in Washington, D.C. to show the United States government that they believed all people were equal. During the March on Washington, D.C., Dr. King gave a speech called "I Have a Dream." In the speech, he said that he had a dream that one day segregation laws would end. And again, segregation laws means to separate. He said, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." He meant that he hoped that one day everyone would think about his children and all Black children as individual and special people, and not just as Black people. In 1964, segregation laws in the United States were ended. It stopped. The government said that everyone was equal to everyone else. Sadly, many people still did not believe that. These people were very angry about the end of segregation and very angry at Dr. King. One of these angry people killed Dr. King in 1968. Today, Dr. King is still one of the most important people in American history. He believed that every person is equal. He also believed that people should live in peace and not use violence when they are angry. These lessons are still very important today. If you want to know more about Dr. Martin Luther King, go to the website, go to your website, go to the World Wide Web and type in Dr. Martin Luther King, and you can learn more about this great civil rights leader. Until next time, guys, listen to this exercise. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube page, and I will see you next time. Bye.